Hello everyone, this is Godzilla Wolf 1 and I am back with another live stream. Also, there is now a kitten in my room who I am trying to prevent from grabbing onto my headset wires. Yeah, we have a new kitten named Riley. I think she was here on the Skyrim thing. So, but yeah, her name's Riley. She is a kitten. And she acts like a kitten. Okay. But we're back with Dishonored, and last time I had fun. I like stealth games where you have the option of non-lethal takedowns. Just messing this out. But yeah, we have a new kitten. Her name is Riley. She formerly lived in... what happened is our outside cat found her somewhere. We think someone abandoned her or something, and our outside cat found her at some point and brought her into our cellar, and she was living in our cellar for a while. We didn't realize she was in the cellar. We thought she was a possum, because her colors look very similar to a possum. Okay. I'm messaging all of this out. Give me 1 second. But yeah, she's a good kitten, but she is still a kitten. And she still acts like a kitten. Which means getting into everything. Okay. So wait a couple more minutes. Didn't actually have... I mean, I know I had to leave early on Wednesday because of it. Wasn't our typical live D&D campaign this week, so I can't really continue on what happened there. I did get to try out a Grave Domain Cleric, which Grave Domain Clerics are very fun, to me at least. Because the thing with the Grave Domain is they're all about controlling, you know, kind of keeping your team alive, but also keeping your, you know, giving your enemies trouble being alive. Not as much on that as Death Domain Clerics. Which were intended to be sort of an evil one, but the thing with Grave Domain is they've got multiple ways to grant people extra staying power. Like, you know, they got Revivify and some other stuff. Yeah, if you hear that meow in the background, that's our new kitten. And, you know, the ability to heal people if they're on low health for max HP. And then the big one is an ability called Sentinel at Death's Door, which basically lets you set if... No, and get away from there, Riley. Get away. Riley was trying to attack the controller. If one of your teammates gets hit with a crit, you can just be like, nope, that's not a crit, and just dispel the crit. So, it's just a fun concept. Okay, let's get started. Also, it is presently storming, so if at any point the stream cuts out, that's probably why. Riley, I'm not going to let you bite my hand. Sorry, right? Like I said, Riley's in the room with me, and I'm having to simultaneously do this and keep her out of mischief because she's a kitten. And now she is licking my foot. I thought dogs were supposed to do stuff like that. Okay, so we now have magic. Okay, so shot whiskey bottles explode with greater intensity. Damage from explosions reduced slightly. Win sword v sword contests more frequently. Well, there's no reason not to have all three equipped because I've only got the 3. See. We have dark vision, which is basically... Hang on, Riley's trying to attack things she should not be trying to attack. Riley, no, no. No. She's trying to attack my headphones. Sorry, that's going to probably be a recurring thing, is me having to keep this kitten out of trouble. Because again, she is a kitten. Getting into trouble is a thing she frequently does. But anyway, yeah, I got Dark Vision, which is basically the Arkham series thing. Like, she's wanting me to play with her, but she's wanting to bite, and I'm not letting her do that because I don't want her to keep that habit up. Dark Vision lets you see things, got the teleport. Yeah, there's no reason not to have all 3 of these on. I mean, okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm confused. I'm in multiple things at once and distracted by a kitten. Excerpt from the letter sent by a member of the Bottle Street gang. You want Chinwig on Slackjaw? Whoever that is. Okay. You want the Chinwag on Slackjaw. Okay. Riley, stop that. Sorry, she's trying to attack cords that, under normal circumstances, I would not have to worry about anything with. But, of course, kitten. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I keep getting interrupted by a kitten, and I apologize for that. Okay, there. That should prevent her from having easy access to attack any of these things. Okay, so, sorry about that. Still getting used to trying to kitten-proof things. Let's see, one Chinwag on Slackjaw, what he was like when he was young before he got his name. Oh, he's got a cool head now, but it wasn't always like that. in the days before he was the boss of the Bottle Street game. Time was, young Slackjaw wasn't a reasonable man. Like most of us, he grew up on the streets running with a pack of ragamuffins. What are you doing? Riley, stop it! Stop it! She keeps finding cables to start trying to bite, which for obvious reasons I can't let her do. I'm gonna have to get some stuff that's, I guess, some of that bitter apple spray to spray and stuff. Avoiding the law, punching whenever he needed, dark-haired and dark-eyed, smoking a pipe by the age of 10. For them, born into the brothels or coming from the orphanages, it was either the gangs or the mudlarks. No one wants that. Some got pressed into the Navy and put down in the mines by Pennington. Okay, good, she found a toy. Pennington or Boyle family. It was as hard as it was on the street, as hungry as we got. At least we were free. Okay, at least we were free. By the time we weren't little ones anymore, Slackjaw was on one to watch. Was one to watch. Usually calling the shots when we took down a farmer's cart or sidewalk street vendor. He'd come up with a plan, give everyone some part to play, and decide on the split. Most of us went along, of course. Where was I? Of course, because we learned fast that we made out better like that. More food, more coin, and plus none of us wanted to deal with Slackjaw when he was in a rage. He worked a couple of big jobs with Black Sally across town, and that was enough to get the attention of the other bosses. He wasn't just a street kid anymore. Now he was an up-and-comer, that which meant trouble. Another guy who fancied himself as such was Mike the Fish, who was working his way up, running the protection racket among the factory women. One fine evening, we were all taken in a body show at the theater house. Mike the Fish and his lot were there in the cheap seats just down an aisle from us. Mike has a wild idea. He wasn't big on planning, and throws a heavy ceramic spittoon at Slackjaw, hits him square in the face and breaks his jaw. We look to see if there's going to be a blood brawl. We just point at the door and we leave, Mike laughing at our backs. Waking up the next day without telling us why, Slackjaw motions for us to follow. He still can't say a word, so we just come along. We stop at the docks and Slackjaw pays coin for it, a heavy chain covered in hooks. It's for the fishing in the deep, something you'd attach to a long line off the side of a ship. Ship is about 4 feet, made of thick lines, and there are shark hooks coming off of it at different angles. Got that thing wrapped around his left arm, dangling as size. Wow, this is actually a long one. Not sure how he knew where Mike the Fish was staying, but when we reach his girl's house, Slackjaw throws a bottle through the window just like that. It's almost noon. There's a bunch of screaming inside, and Mike pokes his head out, looking wide-eyed and baffled. When he sees Slackjaw out in the tree, a look comes over his face that still gives me willies. Pure murder. Mike comes out the door, bellowing like a blood box, holding it clear, heading straight for Slackjaw. When they come together in the street, Slackjaw spins and shark hooks bite deep into Mike's arm and shoulder. He screams, but Slackjaw holds onto the chain. He's standing there with his jaw broken, clenched tight with a chain wrapped around his arm. Hook stuck into Mike the Fish, just knifing him as fast as he can. Mike couldn't fight very well, hooked like that, using his left hand, but he was a big guy and took a lot of stabbing before he went to his knees. Everyone was cheering at first, but then we went quiet. Just kept going and going until finally it was like Mike the Fish blubbering, crying like a baby, and the sound of Slackjaw's knife. When it was over, here's the brilliant part. Slackjaw took out a note and stuck to Mike's face with a nail. It just said, "If you want a job, come to Bottle Street." Jaw didn't talk right for a couple months, but word spread fast. By the end of the year, we had a sizable gang going. He sent out letters to other bosses telling them that he was running a brand new crew over on Bottle Street. Most of them laughed or beat up the guys who covered who delivered a letter. Green-eyed Trish even came back missing a thumb, but apparently Slackjaw was expecting that kind of reaction and had a backup plan. Weeks later, 4 of the other bosses were dead. Seemed like a series of unfortunate events. No. I've seen that movie. Fortunate events, but everyone knew better. One shot dead by the watch while standing in the middle of a meat market, another slipping and falling into the water, out cold. One of the older bosses found with his belly open wide and a Kevin pear stuffed in his mouth. Still not sure what that meant. And Shella Barnes was found bubbling in a cauldron of hot wax. Okay, Riley is running around excitable right now. I don't know why. Slackjaw sent out another set of letters, offers to the underbosses, telling them that they'd be treated fair as peers. He even sent Green-eyed Trish with one of the letters. All the underbosses accepted. After spilling the guts of his main competition, literally apparently, Slackjaw went for stabilizing his business. Real neat, coining favors, smoothing things over, giving everyone a little bit of coin or drink as a bonus, showing that he could be like a boss. Everything got quiet, always makes the boys of the city watch nervous. Word went out among the Royal Spy Master Snitches, the responsible citizens group they called themselves, telling everyone working in a shop or sweeping off the front steps of their homes to keep the watchful eyes for Slackjaw and his men, trying to suss out what they were up to and what had just happened. But Slackjaw ain't stupid. He greased a few palms along the shopkeepers and the watch too, telling them that he was in town to stay and that things would be run properly from now on, without so much blood. He was finally a real boss, ready to settle into the business of moving whiskey, running hound fights. Okay, that part, yeah, hound fights, offering up ladies and gentlemen of the night, if you take my meaning. Yeah, this guy's not a good person. At first it seemed like a good thing. A few people got sick and everyone went, "Hi, XX." And I understand. No. Sorry, Riley is getting into things and I keep having to react to it. There, okay, now there should be nothing she can grab. Okay. A few people got sick and everyone wanted to buy those potions from Sokolov or Piero, health elixir, spiritual remedy they call him. Told me he saw an opportunity. We already had an old whiskey factory with a still and we could water the stuff down and sell it discounted. Doing the same with Sokolov's elixir was a smart plan. Soon everyone in the slums was sick and business was good, but after a while there were so many people down with the plague, everyone got scared. Everyone started real nasty and everything fell apart. When people can't work, they don't have the coin for elixir, watered down or pure. Chris died. It seemed like Dunwall would slide into the void. Spy Master Burroughs took over and the watch started using all of that new Sokolov technology. Watchtowers, tall boys. No, get... Hang on. How did you even get there? Sorry, my cat is... I'm trying to get Riley out of mischief. Okay. The watchtowers, tall boys, and them arc pylons put up a wall of light across Currenbull and cracked down hard. But Slackjaw surprised us again. Instead of leaving town on a boat, Morley or one of the other isles, he stayed and kept it together. We get as much elixir as survives the plague as the city watched with their taxes and rations, and that kept us alive so far. Those 3 gang. Your cat loves to snuggle. Yes, she does. Well, more she loves to try to bite my foot. Let's see. Where is this? No. No. Do not bite at that.
Somewhere in the basements below, Hound fuels town, and money changes hands.
Yes, and I'm not a big fan of her doing that, obviously. Okay, how long is this? Okay, I don't have time to read all these really long ones right now. Yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna. We'll have time to read these later because, well, this is our house. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some of this bitter apple stuff we have out in the cellar and spray it on the cord so she won't bite it.
Such laughter, and they sing old songs, linking arms. But that was from a happy time. Deals are made here, sometimes under the influence of wine, and sometimes the influence is the point of a knife. Before the sun rises, they toss any casualties into the river. Men or hound, they all go in. They top off the wine with river water, but eventually someone swoons. Then fresh bottles are fetched from the cells. Their fate rests on your effort, on the strength of your hands, and of your heart. They stood in a circle around the candles, and cut their hands to form their minds. The blood hissed as it touched the flames. The conspirators have found a safe home here. They take great care that they are not fallen. The ale here is sweetened with honey to hide the taste of river rye. The soda is
Should I clear a space for Samuel then?
If you like, but he won't use it.
Why?
He can't sleep in regular beds anymore, or that's what he says. Says he was in the Navy too long. Can you believe it?
Oh.
That pile of wood out there? It's a hovel he built from an old rowboat. Where does Admiral Hadlock find these people, I wonder?
The old man entered a dark corner and drank himself into oblivion. The hounds were the first to find him.
The powers you obtain from runes can be used creatively to defeat enemies or move through the environment. Move to roof, possess rats or fish, slow down time. Okay. Let's save this for now. But yeah, she's trying to bite power cords, which she really for obvious reasons she shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, I mean, I can't blame her. She is a kitten.
get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Kaldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause, and strike true. We're counting on you. Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Hellpits.
Oh. Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
Oh, I'll definitely do my best.
What can I do for you?
Okay. I'm gonna buy a bunch of sleep, max out my sleep bolt count, because a crossbow accuracy, a range, crossbow reload. Hey, you know what? Let's upgrade the masked optics, because those can come in handy. Actually, that reminds me, the void channel power effects slightly improved. I mean, that's a good one to have. White rats can be consumed for Lando. White rat's friend. White rats won't attack you. Breathe capacity of water is increased. Glass sound is moderate reduced. Moderate keyhole peeping magnification. Swim speed increased. Enemies miss more often with arrows. Okay, that one sounds good. Yeah, I don't necessarily want that one. Well, yeah, that's a good one. A good idea. You never know when you're going to need those. Yeah, that's handy.
What can I do for you?
This one seems like something I can use. There. So, oh yeah, last time at the end of the last time, we basically became a warlock. Which is kinda cool.
Ready to go? Just give the signal.
But yeah, like I said, the, like I said before, while I can't really say all that much about the D&D one-shot that I was in earlier this week. I can say that I had fun. It was more combat focused, so not much I can really say about it. It was an original one, so I don't really feel proper telling everything about it without the guy's permission. But Grave Domain Cleric is really fun. Like, if you want to help your party, the ability to just say, oh, okay, that crit didn't happen. If one of your an enemy gets a crit, like that is just that in and of itself is a very useful feature. Granted, okay. Granted, crits are a 1 in 20 chance of happening, but when they do happen,
go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. And there are the real odd birds living on the fringes, like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. Don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
so pretty much we're kind of in a situation. Okay, mission clues. City Watch holds current bond beyond the first wall of light. Battle Street gang controls the side streets around Covenburn. Granny Rags lived in an apartment on the at the end of Endura Street. High Overseer Campbell leads the militant religious faction and sees militant religious faction as a close ally to the Lord Regent. Campbell is completely corrupt and holds the secret to Emily's location. In the office of the High Overseer, instill Campbell's journal and eliminate him. Ally to the Loyalist, Martin is being held there. Free Martin, allow him to escape. Okay, so
Easy, damn it. Keep him in the boat. The canal's got enough shit in it as it is. Good. Keep them coming. Hey, what is it?
I think that last one was moving.
Then what something?
Yeah, the little one.
Where'd he go?
Got you now.
Here you are.
Damn you!
Just stop. Here you are.
The works.
Die.
find you.
Okay, somehow managed to do that.
Help me find him.
After blood, death from the plague.
He's here. At least some of them have money. Like him. I'll find you, you hagfish. You're going down. Here you are.
The source here. Yeah.
And the sick one's going to cages and off to the flooded district. Couple of them. You're gonna bleed. Can't take chances. If they even look a little green around the gills, it's off they go.
Ah, crap. Okay, that did not go as planned.
No trousers.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Coming.
Oh, shoot.
Hey, what is it?
I think that last one was moving.
Oh, whoops. That was not what I intended to do.
Possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
I mean...
Sully ain't moving no more. One, two, three, heave!
Oh. One kill won't... I did not mean to do that, but one... Are they a guard or are they a...
One, two, three, heave!
This whole place has gone to the hell.
Attention Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent. This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond. In addition, in this continuing crisis, the overseers of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever.
Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm restarting from the last one because I keep... Yeah, I keep pressing the wrong thing. I'm gonna reset. Sorry. Okay, so it's... Which one is choke out? I kind of consider it a failing that I keep hitting the kill button.
It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. And there are the real odd birds living on the fringes like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. I don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
Okay, let's try to avoid the... Yeah, don't want to... I thought that was just bushes.
They are burning ways. The doom of Pandacia has come to the sea.
City's going to burn. I've sold everything, and there's nothing for me here except you. I'll wait for you where crumbles into the river where we used to meet. We'll take the money I've made and bribe our way into a passing whale ship. I won't leave without you. If you won't come, I'd rather be rat-food. Okay. It didn't kill him when I threw him in the water, did it? Yeah, it apparently did. Now, I want to see if the heart...
The river rushed in the barrier.
Okay, maybe that's just the sequel.
I will be glad to rest. Garbage, 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 garbage. All of it. Go on the left. They've always gone on the left. You never listen. Oh no, that's not a nice thing. Just garbage. Garbage, 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 garbage. All of it.
Is this that one woman?
If I was a birdie, I'd want to do that. Yes, I would indeed. Dear? Is that you, my dear husband? My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? Oh, the dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you? I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left.
Let us in, Granny.
Blind, not deaf. We're here to do your washing. She's not stupid either. Have it your way. We're here to take your money, man. You're wasting our time. How much did she have? She digs in trash for a living.
Would you look at this? You don't walk into Bottle Street looking like that. That outfit must have cost a lot. Maybe I'll let my girlfriend wear it. Here you are.
Actually, I probably should not leave them in our house. Oops. Is that all? Oh no, there you are. Well, that went well.
Just garbage. Garbage, 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 garbage. Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you. I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come. The birdies are sad today. I told you the knives go on the left. I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that slack-jaw is the worst of the lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street gang's elixir still? That'd teach him. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious.
Okay, side quest.
But they're shy. You'll have to go, or they won't come.
I don't really need that. Oh, slowing time would actually be very useful. Wait, powerful wind that knocks can push back doors or knock down enemies. Is that the Fusroda? Is that literally the Fusroda? I think you want to save up for...
If I was a birdie, I'd want that. Yes, I would, indeed. Oh no, that's not a nice thing. Just garbage. Garbage, 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 garbage. All.
Oh, sleep darts. I mean, I don't know why she would need sleep darts. I know I should. It's a collect. I feel weird about doing this because it's an old it's a crazy old woman that lives by herself, and I don't really feel right about looting her house too much. Riley, get down from there. Get down. Get down. How did... 1 second. No. No. Sorry, that cat is... Well, she's a kitten. What do you expect her to do? We're getting into literally everything.
I think the little birdies are sad today. Granny, Granny, come out with me instead. Granny, Granny, Granny.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family. But an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
Can't because you're dead.
Okay. Possession sounds like it'd be very useful. But it takes a lot of mana. Okay, which do I want? Let's take possession because I know that, well, I can't possess people at the moment. I eventually will be able to.
I told you the knives go on the left, but they've opened on the left. You never listen. Shut the door. No peeking.
And
The door.
okay, you try to sit right there, Riley. I don't think I can get up there. Don't know how he didn't see me, but whatever.
1, 2, 3, heave!
Good. Keep them coming.
Yeah, and the sick one.
Go in the cages and off to the flooded.
A couple of them didn't look too sick. Can't take chances. If they even look a little green around the gills, it's off they go.
Okay, obviously I'll need to possess a rat or something.
How did it pass me, but all the others.
Keep them coming.
1, 2, 3, heave!
Well, that didn't go as planned.
Let me out. I'm fine. That's you over. Those things burn out faster than shit.
Riley, you're getting into mischief. Sorry, I keep having to distract myself with this kitten. Because she's a kitten. How do I just use it? Oh. Oh, shoot. Okay, let's not do that again. I mean, I don't think killing one or two of them is going to raise my level, but...
Stupid goddamn.
Wait a second, I gotta check on something. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I think that... Nice. Okay, good. Avoiding the rat plague. Much of the public still harbors false belief relating to the plague. It is not true that the bile from river crust will protect against contraction of disease, nor is it true that crushed morley orchids act as a remedy. Though speculated both these ingredients are used in both literature and Perro's remedy, consumption of these products before exposure to the plague constitutes the only known means of resisting the disease. Furthermore, the Abbey of Every Man warns against superstitious practices. Not only is it ineffective to burn two hagfish and a cat together, inhaling the vapors while chanting the names of the plague dead, but it is also considered heresy by the overseers and will be met with the full measure of the Abbey's laws. Tell your neighbors the practice of these and practice these things yourself. Avoid contact with the infected. Consume your ration of elixir today, preferably in the morning. Report any one suspected of carrying the plague. Everyone must work together to stop the spread of the dreaded contagion. Okay. Okay, you restrict their restless hands, which quickly become the workmates of the outsider, unfettered by honest labor. Sword, gain, vain pursuits, and deeds of violence. Of what value are the hands that steal, kill, and destroy? Instead, put your hands to the plow, the fork, and the... No, stop that. The fork and the spade. For even the lowest labor that is rigorous, squeeze the muscles as a sponge, rinsing impurities from the mind. Okay, wanted for various times, Slackjaw. Reward 2,000 coins for death or capture. Offenses, man, high crimes on the structures of the High Overseer. Symbols of law in the city watch of Dunwall. And edicts of our brave Lord Radiant in times of peril. Okay. Butterfly collection.
At the Academy, they cut the flesh of the dead and trapped a lightning from the sky.
Born and raised in Grisol, I spent my formative years in our smaller cities before settling in a magnificent Dunwall. There in the Temple City, I learned to appreciate the finer things. When the opportunity arose to document my travels to finally, Morley, I left my position as clerk for the late Lord Estermont. Perhaps, like so many in Dunwall, I suffer from being excessively cultured, but I found Morley disappointing. Over the course of this journal, I will explain why I found the Festival of Corners tiresome, and despite the high banners, bare feet, and the red robes, and why their renowned jellied ox tongue is something I will be struggling to forget for many years to come. Okay.
Essences everywhere, the doctor said.
Vital essences? Does that mean guts?
I think so. So your hands need scrubbing. You're unclean.
Unclean? That's nonsense. Can't we just...
No, I told you. With rubbing alcohol or white vinegar.
All right, all right. What is he doing there all day? Ambrose says he breeds rats that carry the plague.
Your friends are ignorant. The doctor is a brilliant man. If anyone can save this city, it's him.
Hey, what's going on there?
What will I do now? already told her. What? No!
I need help! Can someone help me?
Wait, was that a... which bolt did I use? Good, I used a sleep dart. Oops. Sorry, this cat won't... I'm assuming that just... Okay. So from a report on treaties banned by the Rudshore Trade Council, known as Patoti, credited with this series of pamphlets arguing against the whaling trade, while he has gifted his views are nonsense and threaten the economic underpinnings of the empire. 1. Enslavement on the breeding and husbandry of whales versus hunting the beasts in the wild, and a natural and free lifestyle. Patoti offers no solutions for where these massive, malevolent creatures might be pastured. The solution laments on the destructive social bands between herdmenders. Uses the term families. Oh, okay, that's cool. Harmony drivel on the aesthetic wonder of what is in reality the great and terrible ocean that threatens to swallow us. Includes argument of general nature of the brutes, an ocean refuted by seamen who return to shore with wide-eyed with tales of the whale's savagery. Disruption. Here, Patoti is on the weakest footing, issuing feverish warning against the displacement or natural beasts from their environment. Interesting. Okay, so basically the guards are not the most observant lot. I mean, also, should I be killing the rats when I see them? I don't know. Strange heart. Will we ever get an explanation for where the weird cybernetic heart came from?
Great ships have stopped bringing their hulls.
You should leave. I can smell you from here.
Okay. And that is just a corpse. Okay. Hatters fire the first shot, but Ballstring Gang fire the last.
nonsense that most men won't even whisper his name.
Is it true that he lives in the flooded district? With them weepers and wild hounds?
That's what they say. Perfect place for a paid killer to hide.
Yeah, generally in these, I've never...
You got lucky. When you're this handsome, I don't need eyes. Face like a hagfish.
Pay up. Don't be sour.
Say, when's Slackjaw coming down?
Not till the next batch of elixirs done. You'll want to check on them.
Then you better get all your shit together, huh?
Everything's fine. I run the still like I run a game of Nancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I'm using this a lot, but it's extremely, you know, useful. Okay, how did they notice me down there? They normally do not.
I know you're here.
What even hit me there? Oh, that was annoying. Probably was one of those... Oh, okay. Okay, how the heck do they just know I'm there? Like, with the guards on the other place just didn't even bother to look down there. So I'm very confused. Are these just guys, like, just way more observant than the guards are? Fine then, we'll just...
So he goes, not to the Abbey or the office of the High Overseer, but one of the other places, where they train the Overseers to be real religious. Huh?
Crazy. He just where his brother's from. Speak to him. You know where? Going in at him. Brimsey. Giving a dumb
I kind of like how the guy seemed to notice me, but then just kind of think it was, you know, like just kind of disbelieve what he saw.
What the fuck are you looking at? Shut up. Any rules set up?
Okay, that did not...
Well, well. Come on, let's get this guy. Cut this bastard up for the Hagman. Where'd you hear you? Get over here! This is gonna hurt. Come on, let's get...
Well, didn't go as planned, but... I think a number of them killed each other. Does it count against my kills if they killed one another? Like, seriously, does it count against my... I mean, does it count towards the people I've killed if they killed each other? Because that's what happened there. Okay, for over a year I've studied this cursed plague, collecting and dissecting rats by the thousands. Given their rapid gestation and maturation cycle, it's been possible to breed them for numerous generations. Cells seem immune to the plague, but they pass it readily between members of their own species, perhaps through mites. The blood of the rats tells its own story, allowing me to gauge the number of generations that a given group of rats have lived with the plague. As such, a nagging question remains. The rats I've collected in the poorest part of the town, some exhibit the oldest strains of the plague. Those found near the docks, where foreign plague-bearing rats would presumably have entered our city, exhibit a younger strain of the plague. Does this mean the rats were transported to the slums in some way that's not obvious? I will continue my research. If nothing else, I am living proof that those lizard and Pierre's remedy are effective at protecting against the plague if one consumes enough of the stuff. Okay, well, I've accidentally had to take out all of the guards, so... Now I just need to find where the key is I'm looking for. I have no idea why I would want to be up here. Oh yeah, I love when there's multiple ways to resolve the same problem. That's one reason I really like D&D is, from what I've played of it, is there's multiple ways you can figure out to next batch for just a bunch of people they've sent this to. Attach the empty elixir vial to the spout before you turn the thing on. Turn the valve on, collect the full vial, repeat until empty. Do not break vials, do not spill anything, there's no free swigs. So how do I get out of here now? Oh, I could have just done that the whole time. Okay. I have a feeling that well, if this gang, like, let's be honest, they're selling watered down elixir as if it's full price stuff. They kind of do deserve to be taken down a couple pegs. But yeah, like, that's the thing I do really enjoy about stuff like, say, D&D or a game like this. Where you can pick multiple ways to figure out the same.
There's a strong drink made here. I tried it once. Distilled from river crusts by the taste of it.
Okay, so this heart clearly used to belong, or still remembers who it belongs to. That's kind of disturbing in many, many ways. Okay,
What? Where do you go, Loki? Knock this guy out. Kick it.
okay, I really don't know how I'm supposed to get out of here after that. I have died a lot. I honestly don't know how I was supposed to get out of that situation.
What's making that noise? Knock it off. Let's get... Got this bastard up for the hagfish. Oh, all fuck. Got this bastard up. Go down.
Okay. Okay, there we go. Well, I haven't directly killed anyone.
What have you done to me? My father had golden hair. My mother hair like ash.
If I'm right, the overseers will be starting up services again soon.
cartel of a gang that dresses like whalers from the oil refineries. People say they practice magic.
Shoo. Granny has work to do. I knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Now I can stroll along the waterfront in peace. And don't think I've forgotten your little gift. Go on upstairs, dear one. That will never wash. Never, never, never.
Okay, I only got one rune right now. Okay, now we can continue our...
Are the City Watch dead counters really going to come through here tomorrow?
Okay. Okay.
Someone help me out!
Well, that was completely accidental and also horrifying. Okay, I think that's where we're going to end it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye! I still don't have a catchphrase.